Hey y'all, what's up? So this is R&B Divas, season 3, episode 9, and it was kind of boring to tell you the truth. The only part I really liked was them doing a one night only special. You know, they're in LA or whatever, and oh yeah, I'm gonna put the link to the full episode or whatever in the description down below. If I can't get the link, then maybe I'll just record it on my own tomorrow or something. But anyways, we're gonna get into this. So Selena and Kiki are at the pool or whatever at their hotel in LA. And Selena tells Kiki about the situation with Angie. And so Kiki's like, well, I really started to like Angie. And she tells her about how Angie had set up the concert they both were supposed to do, and she ended up taking it by herself or whatever. She's like, well, I really started to like Angie. And Selena's like, well, I still want you to like her, and that's why I didn't tell you then, because if I would have told you then, you would have called her up and cussed her out. But now we have settled it, and I think, now it's the time to tell you about it, so don't trip on it. So they get to rehearsal for the one night only concert. This whole one night only special, whatever they supposed to do, is supposed to be acoustic sounds or whatever, and it's supposed to be an acoustic band. And they get there, and it's not an acoustic band; it's a regular band. And they basically, the band told them that it was miscommunication or whatever, but we're your band now, so deal with it. And Kiki's like, yes, because I want a regular band. I want a band with regular drums and regular guitar and stuff like that. I ain't here for all that acoustic shit. So they start to rehearse with the band or whatever, and Kiki, for some reason, she doesn't want to sing. She doesn't want to sing a verse in the song that Angie put together about sisterhood or whatever, the sister songs. And they keep telling her, well, why don't you sing this part? She's like, I don't want to sing it. And they say, well, why don't you, Selena says, why don't you sing my part? It's short. Or why don't you, and Monifa's like, you gonna sing the one line. And then Kiki's like, no, I'm not gonna sing nothing. I'm gonna do some ad-libs and I'm gonna sing the hook. And I ain't gonna tell you again. And so somebody else says something. Well, Angie says, why don't you sing this? And Kiki's like, listen, I ain't gonna sing shit in a minute. I told you I ain't gonna sing this. And they get into it, and Angie's like, well, how about this? This is my song, and nobody will sing it. And Kiki's like, well, cool then. And just walk off. And it's like, who got time for this bullshit? So Selena ended up taking a meeting with one of her friends that's a record exec at Motown, and he's listened to this song and he likes it or whatever. Of course, it's her friend from Chicago though, and the song was maybe they need to play the whole thing because I wasn't feeling it. And he tells her, well, this, I like the song, but I have to basically try to get the rest of the record execs on the same page, and I have to convince them that this is the one. So finally, Latavia and Mila show up. Latavia was not at the first rehearsal for the one night only concert. They just thought she wasn't gonna show up because she doesn't want to sing. So Latavia comes in, and when Latavia gets there, they basically like, well, are you gonna sing? And then she's like, well, how am I gonna sing? Like, I went in nobody's rehearsal. And then Kiki like, for real, nobody had rehearsal. Shit, to be honest with you. And then Latavia's like, well, I ain't trying to listen to all that, okay? Because I got a headache right now. And then they like, well, you always got an ear. And then she's like, what? I got cramps, okay? I'm on my period. And Kiki's like, well, me and you are in sync because I need to go change my tampon right now. And it's like, damn, y'all really stressed out. Why y'all just jumping on this girl? Y'all knew what it was. You know, y'all knew she wasn't going to sing. I guess they just fed up with it. So, you know, Latavia, you know, gets irritated and Kiki walks away, I guess, so she won't cuss Latavia out. And Monifa go talk to Kiki, and Kiki's like, well, I want to cuss her out so bad, but I just need to walk away. And then Monifa's like, well, I want you to talk to her, but I want you to calm down first, so you don't just come at her wrong. So Latavia and Kiki start talking, and Kiki basically still was kind of like aggressive with her, like, so what is you gonna sing or what? Like, what is you gonna do? And she's like, well, listen, I'm here, okay? I said that I would sing backup for y'all. And Kiki's like, look, I said I wasn't gonna sing the damn song to sister, but if you sing, I will sing. And so Angie is, you know, being nosy, and she heard them. She got excited about it. She's like, yes, I'm so glad that y'all are going to sing the song. And, you know, I just think it's a good thing for all of us. So they get ready for the one night only special, and in comes walking Michelle, Lil Mo, Claudette Ortiz, and Shantae Moore. All the, you know, the divas from R&B Divas LA, which I can't wait for that show to come on, to tell you the truth. Even though this season didn't seem that long for Atlanta, I'm getting a little sick of it. I'm starting to get a little bit bored, because it's the same shit all the time. But it's one more episode, and then I guess they'll do the reunion. So they walk in and they, you know, they encourage the girls to do good. We glad we ain't y'all, we ain't gotta sing, so we gonna pop some, you know, drink some martinis and celebrate. So they go out there and sing. Monifa goes on first, and she sings the song. She did good. She really did. And, you know, it's a full house of people because it's Grammy weekend or whatever. You know, of course, the R&B Divas of LA are there. Kim Whitley is the host, the MC, and a whole bunch of people was there. Elise O'Neal, whatever, was there. Tammy Roman. It was full place or whatever. And it's Selena's turn to sing, and Selena gets on the mic. Soon as she get on the mic, and she like, well, hold up, what's up with the mic? Like, check 1, check 2, or whatever. Y'all need to fix this shit. Like, during the show, she's like, I didn't want to have to do a mic check during the show, but they need to get this together. And so then she decides to suck it up, and she starts singing her song or whatever, but it still doesn't sound as good. You can hear that it's just like, it's bad quality sound. So in the middle of it, you can hear like echoing of it, and she's like, well, hold up, you motherfuckers need to get this shit together, okay? Because I ain't gonna be singing like this. And everybody in the audience like, ooh, like, she ain't playing. And then I guess they end up getting it together, and then she shut it down. Selena did great. Even though I ain't too happy with Selena about this shit she done put on Blue Ivy or whatever, talking about she like ODB, I'm still gonna give her props on there. I still like her, and she shut the shit down. She had everybody up on their feet. She really did. She gave it 110%. You know, everybody was feeling her. So Selena gets off or whatever. Then Kiki gets on. Kiki sings a classic hit song. I cannot think of the name of the song, but she sings it, and it's great. Kiki it's indescribable how good her voice is. She just had everybody just like, giving her a standing ovation. They just was feeling it. I think they was feeling it even more than Selena's. And the girls all end up doing the sister song, and everybody's they looking to see if Latavia's gonna sing, and Latavia actually sung, which was shocking, but I'm glad she did. They wanted her to sing, she finally did. It wasn't spectacular, but it was okay. It didn't sound bad. So I'm glad she did it, because them girls been riding her ass about that shit. So yeah, they had a successful night. That's it for R&B Divas Atlanta Season 3, Episode 9. Next episode is the season finale, and it's the wedding in Hawaii for Monifa and Therese. And hopefully that's a good episode. What else happened, what I meant to mention was, Kiki was first telling at the beginning of the show, Kiki was telling Selena that she don't feel like she should come to Mo's wedding because of how she be acting. Like, she already messed up the engagement party and the bachelorette party. She started to argue with people, whatever. And she don't think she would forgive herself if she was to flip out at Mo's wedding, because she don't think she can control herself, to be honest. And Selena tells her, look, Kiki, sometimes you just gotta let shit go. You can't just be flipping out over everything. And then so later on, Selena, Monifa, and Kiki, they all at lunch, and Monifa like, so what is this I'm hearing about you not coming to my wedding? I don't play that, Kiki. I get sick of your ass all the time, but I love you and I want you at my wedding. And so, Kiki decides, okay, well, I'm gonna go. But that was it. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Jazz Chapman. And I will have the link in the description box to the full episode. If I can't get it like last week, which was ridiculous, if I can't get it, then I end up recording it myself. So, be easy, y'all. Peace.